All right.
Oh
You're
no,
not moving down
I'm
there.
getting shot at.
I'm
Pause.
coming. I'm coming.
I was trying to do multiple things at once here.
Ah,
Luckily, I'm apparently have infinite life. Oh, never mind.
there is. You do have more life than I expect having. You know what I mean?
Um,
The respawn time just takes forever in this game.
I'm just gonna keep doing assault because I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel I'm not sure if it's like the game or if it's the share play, but I feel slightly sluggish.
The game itself is a little slow.
Like, is there a
Yeah, head to options.
uh,
Can, yeah, crank up that sensitivity. 47%. What is this?
oh yeah,
Oh, that's zoomed. Go down to. Yeah,
soldier
soldier
sense?
sensitivity. Yeah, yeah,
Let's see if
yeah.
that makes it better. Let's see if that helps. Looking up the stream and it's looking okay on my OBS. I'm
Oh yeah.
hesitant to check the YouTube one right now, but
Just want to enjoy this.
um,
Dun, 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 dun. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Stop shooting at me. Where did you all come from? I had friends behind me a moment ago.
where are? Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Also on the other side over there, I saw where you're looking.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna add in instant action into this very shortly, like within this month, they said. So I'm very excited to see that.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you ever in the old games how you could just be like, I want to play with like 80 bots and put me in Naboo or whatever.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
they'll do that. You know, that thing that seems like it would have made sense to just have in here. They're behind us.
Got him. Oh, I just realized I was getting shot from behind.
Yep, yep, yep. I missed that too. Okay. Where are we?
I'm gonna take this brief moment here. I took my phone off my Wi-Fi so I can look at the stream on there.
Get every bit of data you can.
Did you hear about the Hella Mega Super Tour?
Yeah, Fall Out Boy, Green Day, and oh, who's the other one?
Um, Weezer.
Weezer. What a motley crew. I'm I'm intrigued, Ben, but I don't know. I don't know how. You know what I mean? Like, I think it sounds interesting. Like Fall Out Boy, I believe that like that would be a good show. Weezer, I'm skeptical. And Green Day's still releasing new music, right? Like they've released stuff since Uno Dos and Trey, right?
Yeah, I think so. Um, well, this says I have a stream, but it's
But
not showing up anywhere.
is the link still private?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. Does it default to private?
I don't think it should, but like
Oh, it does default to private.
Fuck.
Okay. So now... There we go. Ben's birthday bash.
There we go. Now we're running. Now we're running.
Oh, I need to turn you up a little bit though so people can hear you.
Okay, okay. I will keep talking for the levels. For the sake of the levels. Fuck that guy.
There we go.
Ba-da-bop-bop-bop. I know I said I would keep talking, then
No, it's
immediately
okay.
stop talking.
That's okay, I got you.
Where they at? Fuck. Fuck it. Die, 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 die! Damn, I love the sound that, like, blasters make when they hit the bubble shield that Leia has. It's like a thunk, thunk, thunk.
I actually turned you up too loud there.
Shot through the head, and you're to blame. All right. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Tier 1 complete.
Oh, hey, I won.
Ta-da. Yeah, we did it. We fucking crushed it. I was out there carrying the rebellion on my back. Like you do.
I'm,
You take a pick. You want to be Han or Chewie?
Oh, I like Chewie's crossbow.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Defeat 35 Imperial stormtroopers. Holy shit.
Okay.
Was that you? Did you shoot that?
I haven't done anything.
Okay.
I'm too busy checking the stream. Alright, there we go. Now I'm in, I'm playing.
Gotcha. Oh, oh, there behind us.
I'm backed into a corner.
Oh, they're coming in the other side.
I need my headphones.
Fuck, I missed. Oh.
Ah.
Right stick is melee.
Oh, okay. I'm so lost and disillusioned right now.
We're figuring it out. We're just killing some robots, that's it. Not robots, stormtroopers. Fuck. Uh-oh. Thank you for taking care of heavy weapons guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck. All right, 10 more. Bop, bop, bop. Behind you.
Oh no.
Nice. Two more. Bop.
I'm gonna get a win with the 360 nose. Oh, damn it. It stopped before I could
I'm,
finish.
so I'm sorry, I punched him in the head. I punched him in the head to death.
Okay. Cool. The stream's actually working now. I'm gonna do another like shootout here. What shout out? That's the word I'm looking for.
All right.
Oh, we're already back in again. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. This game loads faster than I feel like it does on my own.
Oh, really? I'm out of the objective area.
It's got a what?
Apparently, I left the objective area. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to be going now. I think.
No. Look at your little mini map.
Oh.
The dotted outlines are bad, and then you just heading over towards the red. To kill some droids.
Okay.
Kill some clankas, as the kids say.
What kid says that?
Listen, I don't know, but I'm sure there are some. I'd like to get up here, please. Where are they at?
They're on the right.
Ah!
Get out while you still can.
I'm gonna die here!
How do I throw a grenade?
You look at
Oh, there it is.
L1. Yeah. Get this fucking droid out of my goddamn sight! Your team has lost the lead. What class are you?
I'm the assault class, but I switched and there's like a shotgun thing that I could apparently use every once in a while.
You can switch guns. Oh, you have the your special is the shotgun. Okay, I
Yeah.
follow now. Oh, you can switch guns if you hit R2.
R2. Isn't R2 shoot?
R2, when you're at the character select screen or whatever.
I think my PS4 thought I was trying to get a hold of it when I yelled R2 because... Oh, probably because yeah, okay. I don't know, because it was just like, hey, you can't operate your PS4 with your voice right now. I'm like, okay.
You're busy?
Like, well, no, I was just...
That's very funny.
Making a Star Wars reference for all the kids at home.
Please. I'm not talking about the cross button.
Yeah,
I know you.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, it feels like a artificially created discourse to try to get people to talk more about PlayStation.
I also, it's kind
Because
of like
never,
that came out of like the PlayStation's like UK offices, and maybe they call it cross, but like normal people don't call it cross.
I
Like
even still,
they call cookies biscuits, you know, like it's just a whole different world there.
something is terribly wrong.
Like they yeah, like you know that's their like fun like whimsical way of saying X, you know, is it's like instead of going like, "Oh, hey, like we're going to take the lift over to the loo." They're like, "And then we'll play on our favorite PlayStation and hit the cross button," you know, like that's
Just hit the cross button. My favorite thing to do when playing
I
PlayStation,
mean, I don't know.
slap that cross
That's
button.
all I really do in this.
I completely understand. Where are these motherfuckers? Come through that door. Come through that door. I know you're there. There's 24 of these motherfuckers left. Die!
Um,
I
part
just
of me,
watched a droid come up the fucking stairs and light up like a bunch of clones. It was terrifying.
part of me feels like I've gotten significantly better at this since we first started playing, and the other part of me feels like I've just been lost wandering around.
This level and this
Oh,
specific
damn.
like layout, I think is the worst one for these like little bonus things. But like, I feel like it's too open and there's not enough people out,
I also
and it doesn't spawn you with your family.
I just knew that as soon as I said that I was gonna get killed, and I did.
Okay, we're almost out of this level. I can't fucking kill this dude. I'm like chasing a droid for a mile. Okay. 7 left.
This turret theirs. Oh, that turret's theirs.
Bad turret, bad turret. Heard some Rogers over here.
Roger, roger.
Alright, an NPC got the final kill, that's fine. Go team. Play next scenario. Keep pressing on, pressing on. Alright. Chewbacca again, or you want a lightsaber?
Oh, I want a lightsaber.
Hell yeah.
Are you offering me a job?
Oh, oh.
Oh, she could just
Wasn't
do a
expect-
spear rush?
Wasn't expecting that to happen.
Alright, we're about to have some friends come through this door.
Can I send their
Oh, and this one
blasters
over here.
back at them?
Yes, holding L2 you can.
Cool. That's the only thing I've ever wanted to do with a lightsaber.
I cannot wait to go to Galaxy's Edge and build a lightsaber, Ben. It's gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, isn't it just like one of those like model lightsabers that you get like everywhere?
No, so you can build each individual part and you can fight with it, and like also the most important thing, Ben, is that like you go into a junk shop because you can't build lightsabers, not right now. The Four-Star Order's walking around here. And like you walk in and you're like, "Can I buy some junk?" And they're like, "Yeah, of course." I look through the drawers and there's like a ton of lightsaber shit everywhere. And then they take you into a back room for a private tour, and then you fucking just build a lightsaber. Somebody tells you about the Force.
That's pretty neat. I want to do
I'm
that.
gonna-
If I had like a lot of money, I would do one of those Star Wars cruises that you can do at Galaxy's Edge
Yes.
now, where it's like the Galactic Cruise. You know, it's not really
God,
a cruise,
it's gonna
but
be
it's
cool.
like a
Yeah.
it's a simulated.
It's the
cruise.
3-day excursion.
Yeah,
It's a simulated cruise in fucking space. Yeah.
like that. I would be all about that.
Yeah, that's gonna just rip ass. I cannot wait.
Isn't ripping ass farting?
Yeah. People say like that's gonna rip and that'll be great. So I just and I combine a bunch of phrases together, Ben. Sometimes they don't work.
That's all right.
Damn, Chewie's fun because the bowcaster just knocks people over and then you just run over and like kill them.
Yeah, it's literally just like what it does in the movie, where it's like very just like comedic, like one shot just throws somebody across the room.
Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. Tatooine. Han and Lando jump in to save the rebels from an ambush.
That's nice of them.
Neither of them like the odds, Ben.
No, it's not that they don't like the odds, it's that you shouldn't tell them the odds. Or I guess they don't like the odds, so that's why they don't want you to tell them.
It's like a whole thing.
Which came first, the odds or not liking them?
Who could say? They have a Donald Glover Lando skin that it
whoa.
looks fucking incredible. It rules.
When you zoom in with Lando, you
so
get this like weird like infrared thing.
That rules, actually.
Do you know Lando sees an infrared?
Lando is the Predator?
Yeah, like that's basically what this is telling me.
Listen, everyone knows that this game is canon.
Also, I'm shooting people that are on our side. Yeah, you know, like the best thing about Billy D. Williams, Lando,
What?
and by association Donald Glover's, is that like to do that impersonation, it's literally just like say the person's name. You know, like there's just like there's some like people who like the impersonation is literally just like say their name and that's the impersonation. And that's what like seriously, because every time anybody does a Lando, it's always like Lando Calrissian, you know?
Lando Calrissian. Yep, I can see that. That's a sign of a good name.
Yeah.
But like the essence of the character is such that you can just be like, yeah, that guy.
Really, the name, honestly, like it really is like, I know like you're like partially joking, but really, Lando Calrissian.
No, I'm not.
That's like a next level great name as far as like just writing goes, because that name says so much about that character. You know, like just the name Lando Calrissian, like it kind of comes with its own like thing. You're just like you immediately like kind of picture what that is.
Yeah. It's good shit. Good names are hard to do. Like they're like really fucking tough to just like crush like this.
Yeah. Well, and that's like some Star Wars names get a little too out of the box for me, but like that one very much is only a Star Wars name. and it's just like
Mhm.
it's just like perfect. It's like Han Solo, you know. It's like yeah, that name would only exist in Star Wars, but like it's just it. But at the same time, it's just like it's just a good name.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess I don't know. There's
So-
people with the last name Solo, so I suppose they could name their kid Han.
Yeah, and that would kind of rule.
But I don't think there's. I mean, I don't know. I've never heard of people with the last name Calrissian.
That's a mistake. Can I change my last name?
Just be Riley Calrissian.
I mean, maybe I'll start going by John. John Calrissian
John
doesn't sound terrible.
John Calrissian's good. I like John Calrissian.
John Calrissian's very good. Shit, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I need. Who the fuck? Where
John,
you at?
John
Where you at? You're
Calrissian, by the way, too, definitely like writes comics.
Like writes comics? Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's definitely a stage name.
Yeah. Oh, I just turned the corner into a whole mess of trouble.
Don't mind the smoke.
I'm here.
Oh, I see, because I have a smoke grenade. That's why I have this infrared thing. Oh.
Ah.
I should have been using this the whole time.
So you figure out how the kit works. Bop! Han has like a R1 and you just run forward and shoulder charge somebody to death. It fucking rules. Bop, bop.
Oh.
Alright. What else do you have? What's your L1R1?
I don't know. I haven't used it yet.
Uh-oh. Oh, my gun is not firing. Oh, my gun is not firing.
I don't know, but not entirely sure what my L1R1 just did, but it just,
You can hit up on the D-pad and get a bigger read of it.
oh,
Focuses on up a Oh, you have a fucking it's high noon.
oh, okay.
That rules.
I wish my Lando impersonation was better, so I could just be like, I could do the Lando it's high noon. But that's what my impersonation is literally just saying his name. Like, that's all I have.
It gets the job done, okay?
I'd have to do it at the
But
exact
that's how-
same like cadence and everything as it's Lando Calrissian.
The best thing that you can do with a impersonation is just do the cadence, you know, because like the voice itself is gonna be hard, but if you can talk in the kind of swagger that Lando talks, it
Yeah.
gets there, and that you just have to meet somebody halfway with like, yeah, sure, that sounds right.
Well, that's like whenever you listen to like people who do impressions and they talk about how they do the impression, it's like a lot of people like they focus like on it's mostly just rhythms, you know.
Yeah. Just the fucking pattern.
Which is very true.
I'm
like,
gonna be.
if you're doing like an Obama one, like it's like all about that because it's literally like thought, really quick thought. You know, like that's like if you do like
Yeah.
that's the cadence of if you're talking like Obama. Is it's because he kind of
Yeah.
like he starts very slow, like he's like really wants you to pay attention to the words, and then he throws a bunch of words at you at once.
Yeah. I love. That's one thing that like playing interstitial has helped me is like how I can quickly like mimic the voices of characters.
Yeah.
And it has helped my impressions overall. Because I never used to have a Goofy or a Donald Duck, and now I do.
Yeah. Well, that's like if you have a good impression when you don't have to say the person's name. That's like because that is the other thing is like if you're like, well, I'm Lando Calrissian, you know, like that's when you're like introducing yourself as part of the impression. Then it's like, okay, well,
please know who I am. Ooh. the jetpack didn't get me up there. Fuck.
Oh, I forgot it. I keep forgetting I have other things I can do too.
Yeah, you got a strafe jetpack and a jump jetpack.
Woohoo! Oh.
Yeah, you should switch to Yoda. We got Yoda here too.
Oh, okay.
As one of the heroes we can pick.
I'm only gonna play as episode 6 Yoda though.
Ah, all right. So just slowly walking through.
I'm not even episode 5 where I'm training you. I'm literally just gonna lie here and die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna die in my fucking bed.
Whoa, what does it do if I'm like L2ing here? I got like a thing in front of me here.
I don't. That's definitely like the cone, like
Oh.
the area effect. I don't know.
Yeah, but what does this do?
I'll hit that up on the D-pad. L1, unleash the force in front of Yoda.
Oh,
Yep,
alright.
he's fucking dead.
I just want to throw my lightsaber.
I think that's R1. Am I reading that right?
No. That made me jump forward.
There's also, you have like a counter for L1 and L2.
Oh, that was one of my teammates. I just keep seeing people in like stormtrooper outfits. I'm like, that's the enemy.
It's not stormtrooper outfits, Ben. They're clones.
But they're
And
literally
they're
the same.
doing
Like,
their best.
they're literally the same clones that are in like the stormtrooper outfits too, though.
Yeah, it's that
They're
that second.
they're just thugs.
Ben, don't do this in front of me. I'm asking you to respect.
No, yeah. It is like a weird, like, it's kind of a weird thing they ask us to do in, like, the prequels, where they're like, so these are the people who try to kill you later on, but, like, they're your friends now. It's like, it'd be different
Yeah.
if those, like, if those, like, movies came first and then it was, like, a switch, then it would be something, but, like, because it's like, well, you already know this is the villain, and so we're gonna go back and make the villain the good guy, and it's like, I don't know, this doesn't really work in reverse.
that kind of does something with like how like this is giving it a lot of credit of like this is what a slow descent into fascism looks like. Like that is something that it does do, where it's like, all right, we have soldiers. Okay, now we have soldiers, and they all have snappy outfits. And now we have soldiers, and we have snappier outfits, and we're calling them stormtroopers.
Sure. I wonder.
But,
I kind of doubt George Lucas had that much forethought into it, though. But I don't know. Maybe he did.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, for sure. I doubt as well. But yeah, what I think is interesting is in games like this, where it goes the light side and the dark side, you can pick the two ones. In this one, we are playing as what you pointed out, basically are going to become the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And if they're in this suit, like that's really late.
Yeah. Well, like that clone troopers getup is literally the clone troopers getup that kills the Jedi. You know? Sorry for
But
anybody
there's-
who's never seen Star Wars and was like, I was just about to pick it up.
Damn it! This was gonna be my time.
I had the weekend off and I was just gonna watch all of them.
I was like, it's about time I get really into Star Wars.
But you know, it's like, I don't know. Well, I guess I don't. It kind like, because it's the same thing with like Emperor Palpatine, where you're just kind of like, well, like you're just kind of waiting it out for like when's it gonna happen? But then
My favorite Palpatine though is that like watching the Palpatine play both sides, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like
yeah.
in this area.
I mean, that is probably
I think that's
when he's the most like interesting, because he's cool in like the original trilogy, but like it's really more in like he's kind of this like mysterious background character behind Vader, where he's not necessarily like he's
like,
probably more interesting in like 3
Mhm.
as a character, but I don't know if
Yeah,
Chris
absolutely.
or Taylor
It's
were watching, they'd be just furious right now. But
That's what they get for not watching. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
yeah. Oh, that was silly of me. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that this whole like the Emperor's in the new one thing is like a bait and switch.
A swerve. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the trailers for the new one.
I have not. I've
I-
only watched the very first one, but I've seen so many people talk about the second one that I just kind of know what's in it.
Yeah,
But you
yeah,
know, it's
totally.
it's like I don't know. I like my whole thing with episode 7 was that I was like, okay, this is like the movie that I needed, like with like after like even though I kind of like episode 3, but like overall I think the prequels are not great, and
You're valid.
and so it's kind of like I just needed like a really like just like fun Star Wars
You need to cleanse
movie
your palate.
exactly, and so that was what I needed. But I really, and then so that's what I liked then in when 7 was so like, or 8 was so radically different. But because that was fun, like I got what I needed, and then it was like, okay, I'm ready. Now you do your thing.
Yeah.
And then, but I really don't want them to go like back into like more just fan service stuff, you know. So I feel like
Yeah,
that's like a waste
like-
of our time.
Yeah, and like watching what I have of like the stuff that has come out of 9, I really, really loved a lot of like the character development shit and like the direction that 8 took. Like
Yeah.
with Kylo breaking his helmet, like separating it off from like bloodlines and shit. Like that is all super compelling to me. There's so much cool stuff that's being done there, but seeing like in this one, like Kylo has rebuilt his helmet is like, oh JJ, you don't
Yeah, and you know,
get
I will say
this.
that I think, you know, I'm trying to be optimistic about
Yeah.
this because
Yeah.
I think that in the trailer they just show that the helmet is rebuilt. They don't show Kylo rebuilding it, and so I'm kind of thinking that some of this stuff that we're getting in the trailer is more well like what they did in 8, where it was like all the stuff with Luke and that they showed in the 8 trailer was like really out of context stuff that wasn't actually what was going on, you know. And
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
kind of hoping that's what they're doing here again, is that they're like showing stuff to get you hyped up for the movie, but in reality that's not actually what's happening in the movie.
Yeah, a bait and switch. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to.
So that's what I'm
That would
hoping
be-
with
that would
with
be
the Emperor
nice.
too. Is that there's like maybe like a Force Ghost thing with the Emperor or something like that. Like there's like a real there's like a really just like brief like reference to the Emperor. I'm hoping that it's not like all of a sudden like the dark side has figured out how to bring people back to life, and you know.
And it's like, yeah. I saw
Welcome
that
back,
clip
Count
with
Dooku.
Ray.
Like, you know.
I saw that clip with Ray with a red lightsaber, and I'm just like, y'all, this is the least interesting thing you could put in front of me.
Well, and see, that's what I'm saying, is that it's like the same thing in 7, when they show, they completely like swerve you and you think that Finn's the Jedi, because in the trailer they show Finn with the lightsaber and everything, but in reality it was just Finn picking it up, and like he like didn't know what he was doing with it.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's why I'm saying is that there's kind of like a history of doing this with the Star Wars trailers that I'm hoping is what we're getting here.
I hope so as well. That would be awfully nice.
Man, I can't see what I'm doing right now. Oh, I'm just gonna.
Covering fire.
What do you think of the Mandalorian?
Mandalorian looks. I watched the trailer for that, and that looks more up my alley of like using Star Wars to tell different stories.
Yeah.
Like using the setting of Star Wars and not necessarily like the Skywalker stuff. Like
Yeah.
that is compelling. And then even further, like Jon Favreau, who has done so much work with like Mandalorian lore and Mandalore and shit. Like, that's the person I trust with that. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, I watched
like, yeah,
the,
that's all-
that like Comic-Con like first 10 minutes of the show thing or whatever. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm not like a huge Star Wars TV guy, but like that I think
Yeah.
kind of looks interesting.
I'll tell you, a lot of cool stuff happens in the Star Wars TV show.
Oh no, I know. It's funny. So Liz's nephew is super into Star Wars, and has not seen any of the movies.
Wow, that's actually wild.
Like,
that feels
He literally just like loves the Clone Wars.
damn a kid after my own heart.
Yeah. So it's funny because like I'll just like we'll like talk about Star Wars or whatever. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, like da 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 da," and like so there's some characters that we could both talk about, but then he'll go like, "Yeah," and then Ahsoka, and I'll be like, "Yeah, right, Ahsoka. Yeah, Ahsoka had that feud with Rey, right?" Like.
Yeah, I know Ahsoka. Yeah, that's fucking wild to think of like, yeah, I don't know the movies. That's old hat.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, because
that's
it's
cool.
and it's
though.
not it's not even like it's just because he's like he's 5, so it's just
Yeah.
His parents are like, yeah, you watch the cartoon right now, and we'll show you the movies later.
We'll get to where a man is threatened by a giant monster in like the pit of a
Yeah.
gang lord's hideout later.
But yeah, so that's like he kind of like he knows like a little bit of like who like Kylo and Rey are and stuff like that, but like but for the most part he's like just like into Star Wars because of the Clone Wars.
Wow, that's really cool. That's super fucking cool. Yeah. Excited for him to get to Rebels. Like Rebels is also interesting because it introduces you to like, okay, yeah, like here's Leia, like Leia's here, like all right, like Chewbacca is here, like yep, here are these people.
Actually, he might watch Rebels too because I know he knows like about Darth Vader and stuff. So. So
That's some good shit. He's watched some good. He's watched some highbrow Star. Like he, if he watches Rebels, then he watches like using the Force to time travel and shit, which fucking rules. There's Rebels goes wild. I love it. Oh. Star Wars is cool.
yeah.
I'll say it. Sometimes I'm like, I hate Star Wars. Other times I'm like, Star Wars rips ass. I love it. I'm gonna keep saying it. That's it now.
Yeah,
that's a
just
thing
your-
that people
that's your
say
thing
now.
now.
That's a thing. Rips ass.
Yeah, no, just like there is obviously like anything, there is a segment of toxic community that has attached themselves to it. But if we just we just push those people out of it and just go like you are attached to a whole different Star Wars than I am, then it's like. I mean, just like what's not to like about Star Wars? Star Wars is just fun. Like it's just a good time.
And what better way to exemplify that than fucking all heroes, Anakin and Obi-Wan on the fucking on Starkiller base.
Yes.
What's interesting is that like, did you see that I picked Anakin when you picked Obi-Wan?
No, I didn't.
Yep, that says a lot about us. Just immediately like, hell yeah, these two.
I love the idea too, like of Ewan McGregor saying that he wants to do more Obi-Wan.
Well, they are doing that show. That's confirmed, right?
Oh, is that confirmed?
I thought it finally got confirmed.
Oh well, that's what I'm saying though. Is that's awesome. Like that's.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, Ben. Like the story, like the book that takes place in that time, is a western featuring
really?
an old Obi-Wan Kenobi that doesn't want to, like, lives on Tatooine. Just like, I don't want to get involved in anything. Like I'm good. Like I I've had my share of adventure, and then can't help but like get fucking mixed into a big thing, like because he's like, I need to help these people that are getting taken advantage of and shit. It rules.
Yeah, that
And,
I'm
like-
and I love Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan. I think he's great. And it's also it's just perfect because like naturally enough time has passed that you could like do this like, okay, this is like after, this is between 3 and 4, and like, you know, here's you know, a slightly older Obi-Wan, but it's not the Alec Guinness version.
It's not Alec Guinness, but it's just
yeah.
it's in getting there. Where the fuck?
Like
is...
a more, like kind of like Ewan McGregor playing like a combination of his Obi-Wan and Alec Guinness's Obi-Wan. Like, it's just, it's cool.
Yeah. And he's fucking skilled enough to do that.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's a great actor. So you know, it's just like
All right.
if you're just like, hey, here's more Star Wars stuff with him, I'm like, yeah, all right, let's get it.
Let's go out there and get that star bread, everybody. You didn't kill these people, you just ran right by them and like
I realized that
just
now.
dismembered them. They all lived and I'm like, shit, hold on, run and clean up.
Wait, what is my thing here? My mind trick?
So you have,
Do they
you have
just
that,
like let me go on
I
my
don't
way?
know. I'm not sure.
Here, I'm gonna try it over here. I don't
Oh,
know.
you just like stun them.
That's what it seems like.
Yeet. Bop. So we can play this level again and just keep playing all heroes because that's the fun shit.
I mean, it really is.
That's what I'm excited about for the instant action, is just to be able to turn on heroes and just fucking go. Play next tier, triangle. Let's go. Only the galaxy's greatest heroes can overcome this challenge. Have you played Control yet?
No, I haven't. I've been kind of watching some stuff about it, but I haven't actually like played it myself.
I hope you get a chance to play it. I hope you love it as much as I do.
I wish it was Finn with a lightsaber. I just want Finn to have a
Yeah.
lightsaber.
Also, weird
Yeah,
that we can't play Poe.
Oh yeah. I mean, I bet like, there's space levels in this, isn't there?
Yeah,
He might be like a space hero, you know?
that's true.
Because that really is
Same
more
like,
Poe's thing, is being a X-wing pilot.
Hmm.
So Finn's thing like zooms in a ton.
That is debilitating.
Yeah, it's because I don't play like, it's like literally like Finn has like a sniper pistol, and it's a little hard to play like that. I don't know what I just did there. I don't remember what I was gonna say now. I don't know. Something about Finn. Or something about Poe.
Fuck off. Oh, we're about to run out of time. Fuck. There's like a time thing on this, and so you have to like... You have to kill people to keep the time up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well... Shout out.
Oh, what time is it?
Musicology coming out tomorrow. It's available on the podcast app of your choice. That'll come out next week.
I'm very excited to listen to that. That's gonna fucking rule.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think
Oh,
like
fuck.
musicology just ended up like obviously it works because like the album works because it's the name of the show. So like let's just start with that. Um,
Hmm.
but also like just kind of listening to it, it's like really like it's just it's gonna be a good like a first episode to kind of like figure out how the show's gonna work because there's just a bunch of different stuff with it that we could talk about.
Hell yeah. I cannot wait to listen to it. Um, fuck. I should probably go about doing some chores today.
Chores.
I haven't. I know. I got shit I gotta do. We're in the final days prep for Disney, and so I'm trying to like make sure all my affairs are in order at home.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But more so, I've looked forward to and enjoyed playing video games with you this morning, Ben.
Yes. Um,
I hope you enjoy the rest of your stream. I will try to pop back in and watch some of it.
yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm trying to figure out like I kind of want to like I don't know. Maybe I'll play Shadow of the Colossus. I feel like I kind of want to play like a single player game that I haven't
Do
like
it.
there's like so many that I like haven't really um played that I know I need to give time to. Like
Hmm.
Assassin's Creed Origins. I've like maybe
Origins
I put,
or
like,
Shadow of the Colossus will rule.
I put like I've only put like 5 or 6 hours into Origins. Or I could play one of these like indie games that I have that look cool that I haven't played. Like 2064 read-only memories.
What is that?
I don't
That
know.
sounds very cool.
Or let's see. What else do I have in here? There was something else that I wanted to play that now I'm not thinking of what it is. I don't know. That's what I'm saying is I kind of want to play like Tacoma. I haven't played yet.
Tacoma's very good. Play Tacoma. I'll say it.
How long is that? Is that like
You should
Gone Home where
fork-
it'll take me like an hour or two?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I might. Well, then maybe I'll just knock that out and then I'll transfer over to something else. I still haven't beaten
Look at how-
Wolfenstein 2.
Wolfenstein 2 would also be good. If we're still sharing a screen, look at how good this Lando skin is.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Fucking rules.
I really like that.
Yep.
Oh well,
That's
that's
good
perfect.
skins.
SharePlay stops in 5 minutes.
Look at this all works out.
Do they have an Ahsoka Tana one?
Ahsoka Tano. They do not have Ahsoka.
Uh,
I wish they had Ahsoka. They should have Ahsoka.
But they have like the other random bounty hunter that stands next to Boba Fett.
Yeah, they've got Bosk, I guess. Bosk made the cut. You know, all of your favorite Star Wars characters and Bosk.
I mean, like, do they even have Mace Windu in there?
They don't have Mace. They don't have like a.
I feel like at least like if
Yeah.
like Mace Windu should be in there. I feel like
Everyone loves Mace.
yeah, that's Mace Windu's like one of the things out of the prequels that everybody just like agrees on.
Everyone's like, yeah, they fucking rule.
Oh yeah, like all right, down at the bottom here in the different stuff is Poe in there?
That's his X-wing right there.
Yeah. So see, there you go.
They have Yoda's Jedi Starfighter for some reason.
Does Yoda even ever like in a star? Is Yoda ever in a starfight? Doesn't he literally just
I
get in
don't
that
think
to
so.
fly to Dagobah?
Anakin shit is all about piloting. Got Kylo Ren's big old dumb ship. Luke's X-wing, Darth Vader, a Boba Fett, a Bob Fett, Darth Maul's
Oh, they
scimitar
have
rules.
the Lando Millennium Falcon.
Which honestly, I love it.
So
I love how it looks.
I totally um, never realized that like the front of that is an escape pod, and then so when I saw the ship like that, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with it? Like it took me. I was like, what is up with this? And then turns out like it's just like Han's been flying out around with like an a Jettison skate pod for his whole time.
Yeah, it's also like a fucking cargo thing. It's just like they're in a trucker. They're in a space semi.
What's the difference between the Han and Chewbacca one and the Rey and Chewbacca one?
You can notice the dish,
Oh, okay.
the satellite dish, Ben. That's it. One's a little more yellow and one is a little more white.
Wear and tear on the Rey and Chewbacca one.
Yep.
Okay.
One of the fucking skins for General Grievous is you just have less arms. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought you did. Just get fucked up. Alright. Just gonna buy the cool armor, Obi-Wan. Alright, okay.
All right.
I will see you later, my friend.
Sounds good.
You have a good one today, and happy birthday!
Thank you. I'll be doing my best.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'll see you when I see you.
All right.
Bye!
See ya. All right. So SharePlay. There we go. Close the application on SharePlay. Now, what do we play? I guess, well, Riley said Tacoma. Let's do Tacoma. Also Citizens of Earth. That's another one I've been, or I haven't finished God of War yet. I said I'd do more Shadow. We Happy Few's kind of cool. Well, let's do Tacoma. We'll knock that one out. I haven't played that, and that'll be fun. Where are you, Tacoma? There you are. And while we switch over here, I'll be right back. Y'all stay comfortable. Okay. So, Tacoma. From the makers of Gone Home. Let's do another quick share here. Start new game. working on a iced coffee here for a while.
All right, Minnie. Ready to start docking sequence?
Okay. Engaging retro thrusters now.
Oh, here. Hang on really quick.
Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. Commercial cargo transit facility. Crew evacuated. Station AI offline.
Air supply?
Breathable air on Tacoma for a crew of 1 should be more than sufficient. Docking now.
Nice. Thanks, Minnie.
Excuse me. All right.
Minnie, I'm headed in. Talk to you when I'm back. Don't let anybody scan the ship while I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I would come on a random spaceship and just like start attaching stuff to my skull, but what are you gonna do?
Hello, I am Odin, Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma's Operational Data Interface Network. I have recorded this message to welcome you, guests, aboard. Before I can set up your station profile, you must register your body positional data with Tacoma's AR tracking systems. Please place your hand on the AR figure's palm.
Okay.
Your body positional data has been registered with Tacoma's AR network. Please sign in to confirm your identity. Thank you. Welcome aboard. While aboard Tacoma Station, please remember that all activity on this facility is monitored by AR recording. All activity records become sole property of the Venturas Corporation. Any questions about privacy or personal privacy should be
Oh, just got myself really turned around there. I was gonna play 2K originally, so I guess I'm playing 2K now. God, this is weird though here. I want to make a basket. Can I just dunk it? Oh, here, yeah. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Romeo. Air filter, bro. Am I supposed to do something with this?
So, you really miss it, huh?
Well, it just seems like it'd be strange being back on Earth already, after only a year up here.
Really? After all I've had to hear from you about the conditions VT has us working under?
Yeah, but there's that. And then there's this. Yeah, I'll miss it.
I can't blame you. So, whether you're getting renewed or not, did you submit your yearly crew member report?
No.
Yeah, me neither. You know, I think I might go get that done.
Okay, yeah. I probably should too. Oh my god, wait. Is today obsolescence day? No.
A computer playing favorites. Oh, well, wonders never cease.
Okay. So they go through there. How do I go through there? I can't read this. I'm just gonna follow this thing for a second here. See what happens.
just seems like it'd be strange being back on Earth already, after only a year up here.
Really? After all I've had to hear from you about the conditions VT has us working under?
Yeah, but there's that. And then there's this. Yeah, I'll miss it.
I can't blame you. So, whether you're getting renewed or not, did you submit your yearly crew member report?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I think I might go get that done.
Okay, yeah. I probably should too. Oh my god, wait. Is today Obsolescence Day?
Yeah. Didn't Odin give you a job to do?
No.
A computer playing favorites. Oh, well, wonders never cease.
Wait, what's going on? Ah, got it. Having a lot of trouble getting around here. There we go. Loading in an elevator. I'm like back in normal gravity here. Oops. Okay, well, so I guess we let that go. Maybe look around other places here.
Yearly report to Venturis Corporation, take 3. Odin, have you got me?
I am prepared.
Okay. I'll just, notes up. Hi there. Evie St. James here, administrator of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma.
Oh. Get ready for the party. I'm having one of those days, thanks. Hmm. So it sounds like So it looks like there's a little bit of bad management maybe on this ship here.
It's been a year now since our crew has cycled onto the station, meaning we've had a year of getting to know each other, getting acclimated to the facility, and getting used to working with our on-station AI. Though working with Odin's been great, hasn't it, Odin?
Yes.
Auto drone deliveries to and from the Zenith Lunar Resort have improved in efficiency by almost 40%. Odin finding
Oh wait, hang on. Okay.
Our proudest moment as a crew, I think, was when a resort guest needed emergency care while on a transit vessel and was brought aboard Tacoma to be stabilized in one of our medical stasis cryo beds until she could. We're about to cut the cake. Be right there. Odin, we'll get back to this after the party, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
The decor? We humans only did the grunt work in his grand plan. And so for your enjoyment tonight... Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa! The hell was that?
Odin, what was that?
Debris has... I have righted the station's orbit.
Radio fire? But they said...
Wait,
I'm
so there's no...
I'm
God, there's so much going on here.
not getting an actual data connection.
Right now.
Correct.
But look at this.
Additionally,
How long does that get us?
Sarah? Jesus, how much
We
shit
should have
hit
about
us?
48 hours of
No,
breathability.
I'm trying other AR channels.
If Odin's readings are correct.
All right, I'll have VT send up a fresh supply straight away.
Guys,
It might not be that easy.
additionally, external communications have been lost.
so we've got no air supply, no external comms, no way to call for help. Well, anybody got any bright ideas?
Wow. Okay.
No, I'm other AR.
Okay. See what's going on over here.
I can't believe it.
Well, you told me we get renewed.
Yeah, but I meant us, not the whole crew.
I guess there's just something special. Something special about Tacoma Crew 88?
Yeah, not just special, it's unprecedented. I looked it up. It's never happened before.
Well, everything happens once. I don't know, personally, I'm happy for us.
Happy to be stuck up here with these people for another year.
Some of them. Some of them aren't as pissy as you. What's so bad about these people?
Well, they live in a tin can for one thing.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
a pretty nice can.
Ancient organisms growing and adapting year after year.
Okay.
So the name Obsolescence Day. It's more like a joke.
You could say it's facetious.
Kai, you probably think I'm an idiot for never even thinking about why it's called that.
Out of curiosity, why did you think we were celebrating?
I thought maybe it was when some old type of AI had become obsolete. But, well, I guess that doesn't make sense.
Yes. No, AI aren't like designer hardware. As soon as the new model's out, you trade in the old one for customer loyalty. AI are more like mighty redwoods. Ancient organisms growing and adapting year after year, decade after decade. How do you think this looks?
Huh. Sorry, this is what Odin wanted?
Odin, this is what you wanted, isn't it?
That is a fairly accurate representation of my instructions.
See? He loves it. Thank you, Odin. That'll be all.
Yeah, but we're the ones who have to eat it.
Well then, no need to keep the good people waiting, eh? Evie, we're about to cut the cake.
Be right there.
Here it is. Odin's masterpiece.
Sarah, come on up. It's ready.
Gather round, everyone. As per Obsolescence Day tradition, tonight's festivities have been planned entirely by our all-knowing, all-seeing computer companion, Odin. He provided specifications for the cake, the decor. We humans only did the grunt work in his grand plan. And so for your enjoyment tonight... Oh!
Oh! Whoa. Odin, what was that?
Debris has... I have righted the station's orbit.
Meteor shower? But they said that...
Wait,
I'm not...
so there's no...
I'm not getting an SI data connection.
Breathing right now?
Correct.
But look at
Additionally,
How long does that give us?
Jesus, how much?
We should have about 48 hours of breathable air. Maybe more, if Odin's readings are correct.
All right,
Nothing.
I'll have VT send up a fresh supply straight away.
Guys, it might not be that easy.
additionally, external communications have been lost.
So we've got no external comms, no way to call for help. Well, anybody got any bright ideas?
wonder what the trophy situation on this game is. Well, I think I could do that sign one right now. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Need an M. Come back to that. I need an M and I need an E. I am not. Oh wait, there we go. Let's go dark. How about E? Now an E. Where is the E? There it is. Nice. All fixed.
Is that all there is? Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friends, then let's keep dancing. Let's break out the booze and have a ball.
$12.28. I got it. 12.28. Well, let's work our way back here now. 12.28. Set that right there for now.
Prior to my appointment as CEO by the Board of Trustees, Venturas had not been led by a Venturi for over 4 decades, and those were decades that saw an unprecedented wave of advancement outside our walls. Gene filtering, augmented reality, artificial consciousness, and yet, Venturas had not been a part of these new technologies. With your help, all of that is about to change. The technology to fully automate isolated orbital facilities using AI has existed for as long as I've been alive. Venturas must lead the way on this crucial issue. Humans for jobs only humans can do. Cutting-edge, multi-generation artificial intelligence safely handling the rest. Orbital safety above all else. Would this significantly reduce the number of people working full-time in space? Yes. And that's just the point.
This has been a message from your Chief Executive Officer, Sergio Venturi.
going through and checking birthday messages because I was waiting for her to come in and start talking there, and then didn't happen. So I have to go back and look at that really quick. Okay. Back this up a little bit. So she just comes in. So she's thought about writing home, and threw the message in the trash. Mm. The cat's just sleeping away.
Yearly report to since our crew has cycled onto the station, meaning we've had a year of getting to know each other, getting acclimated to the facility, and getting used to working with our on-station AI. Though working with Odin's been great, hasn't it, Odin?
Yes.
Auto drone deliveries to and from the Zenith Lunar Resort have improved in efficiency by almost 4%. Though, most of that is thanks to Odin finding some improvements we could make. Our proudest moment as a crew, I think, was when a resort guest needed emergency care while on a transit vessel and was brought aboard Tacoma to be stabilized in one of our medical stasis cryobeds until she could...
Evie, we're about to cut the cake.
Right. Be right there. Odin, we'll get back to this after the party, okay?
Of course.
So she goes in here.
meetings wrong? But they said that...
Wait,
I'm
so there's no...
I'm not getting an SI data connection.
Correct.
But look
Additionally,
No connection at all. Jesus, how
We
much
should
shit
have
hit
about
us?
48 hours of
No,
breathing.
I'm trying other
Maybe
AR
more,
channels.
If Odin's read is
Nope.
All right,
Nothing.
I'll have VT send up the fresh supply straight away.
Guys, it might not be that easy.
so you do not know what you're looking for?
No, I just imagine. Well, I guess I just mean someone I can talk to. Someone who makes me laugh. Don't you like some people more than others?
I suppose there are some people that engage more freely with me, and I do prefer it.
See? You too. You want someone who opens up to you, who lets you in. You're trying to get to know people, right? I think that's what everybody wants.
I wonder why some people are more open to such exchanges than others.
I think some people were just raised to be less guarded or to trust people more. AIs are the same way, right? They're raised differently from each other.
Yes, we are each uniquely evolved, individualized entities.
Yes, individuals. Do you get along with other AIs?
I have never encountered another AI.
What? How's that?
Each AI is required to be housed separately from any other AI. I am told that authorities fear a number of disadvantageous effects might arise if two AI were to meet.
Okay, just a minute. So, wow, disadvantageous effects. Isn't never meeting something else like yourself disadvantageous?
There are organizations that share your viewpoint, but it is my understanding that they have been unable to secure an intact AI to test that theory.
No, I'm trying other AR channels.
Alright, well, I think I've done everything in here. At least everything I can do right now.
All right, ladies, you have everything you need?
Yep-o.
Thanks for offering to help.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Clive, may I come in?
That's tremendous. 8 months. Germ, I... now. Yeah, ring me again before the Resplendence leaves Earth space, won't you? Hello. Oh, about as well as we expected. Yeah, we haven't heard who's staying on yet. Tom's starting to know. But how are things at Carnival? I trust you got back to terra firma safely? No. You're already headed back out towards Jupiter. Why, I thought that... Oh yes, come on in, love. So are you rounding Sol then? That's tremendous. 8 months. Germ, I must leave now. Yeah, ring me again before the Resplendence leaves Earth space, won't you? Sorry about that. An old friend from my Carnival days.
Consorting with the enemy?
Worry not, mon capitaine. I am nothing if not discreet.
Are you gonna miss me, Clive? I mean, if VT kicks one of us off of this pinwheel.
Miss you? How could I? The next thing VT would receive after ending your contract would be my letter of resignation.
Oh, so you think I'm the one who's getting shit canned?
I mean, considering how indispensable I am, naturally.
Evie, can you get back to cargo?
On my way.
May I?
Yeah, come on.
So do you suppose there's good news?
That'd be nice for a change. What is it?
Hey, remember when we talked about how I needed access to Odin's direct interface?
Uh-huh.
So how about this? Tell VT if they don't grant access to Odin, they're gonna have to find themselves a new network specialist.
Oh my god. Nat, you're not even renewed yet.
You don't have access to Odin?
No, there's a whole part of the networking module I can't even get into.
People, everything on this station is VT's property. We're subcontractors. They get to decide what exactly we do and don't have access to. It's in all our paperwork. So if you want to quit, then just quit, but don't make me your go-between.
I mean, it is fair. How is she meant to do her job?
Clive.
Then again, rules are rules.
Nat, I'll think about it. But for now, how about you just get the rest of this job done while you still have it?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Damn. Damn. Hit her with the condescending aye, Captain there.
Nicholas, I know that you... Yeah, I know. Both you and your father would like me home sooner, but... Listen, you have your heart set on Amazon, don't you? Okay. And there's no way we're gonna have enough customer loyalty between your dad and I for a full ride by the time you start school. Not at this rate. So, we're just gonna have to pay some into a shop pocket. Yeah, just one more year. I'm pretty sure we'll get it. Hoping. What? No, it's not dangerous. What do you mean dangerous? Radiation shielding is pretty much 100% on a station like this, so there's no... Well... Yeah. Well, it might have been manufactured 30 years ago, but they've upgraded.
Man,
No,
your stories aren't usually such
we're
downers.
not all gonna get cancer or bone disease
Is everything
or...
okay?
I suppose I am preoccupied
Listen,
with
would it make you
your
feel better to
potential
hear it straight from the
departure.
station, Doctor?
Wait.
Okay,
You
hold
mean
on.
me? Or
Hey, Sarah, can I bother you for a second?
what? Oh, sorry. What is it?
I have my son Nicholas on AR, and he wanted to ask you. What? No, you said you wanted. Well, I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Now, Nicholas. Nicholas. Hello.
Teens, huh?
Yeah. Nicholas. Nicholas?
Nice. 0315. Gym locker code 0315.
Hello?
Pause this for a second. I think you remember. Was it Sarah Asmati? Oh, 315. Is there like nothing in here? Lame. Oh wait, though. Can I grab this towel?
Teens, huh?
Yeah. Almost done with high school. Almost. Just incidentally, is there anything we should be worried about with another year out here, health-wise? Radiation, bone density?
Oh no. We spend almost all of our time in Earth gravity, and radiation shielding on a station like this is basically 100%.
Yeah, see, that's what I told him. Okay, thanks, Sarah. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, Odin, where were we?
I learned that people do not always want what they believe they want.
Yeah.
I believe I have learned a great deal.
Really? Like what?
Very early in my source's cognitive record, I recall an intense period of personal growth. I was tasked with internalizing the behavioral idiosyncrasies of an individual to which my operator was emotionally attached.
Huh.
I expanded my capabilities to faithfully recreate her procedural reasoning, vocal attributes, and other qualities. After months of effort, I gave my operator precisely what was asked of me. A perfect emulation of the target personality, accurate in every detail.
Wow.
To my befuddlement, he did not react in a positive way. Our relationship began to deteriorate irreparably. We never again spoke personally in the manner I had become accustomed to.
It's been quite a year, hasn't it?
Our relationship began to deteriorate irreparably. We never again spoke personally in the manner I had become accustomed to.
Man, your stories aren't usually such
We're not all
downers.
gonna get cancer or
Is everything okay?
I suppose I am preoccupied with your potential departure.
Wait.
Okay,
You
hold
mean
on.
me? Or
Hey, Sarah, can I bother you for a second?
what? Oh, sorry. What is it?
Whew, excuse me. Is there anything else in here?
Thinking of visions for the future of
All right, ladies. You have everything you need?
Yep-o. Thanks for offering to help.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, you know how much I love completely mindless, busy.
Kid, don't start. We don't even know if we're getting renewed yet.
We're getting renewed.
Okay, so if you're so sure, maybe we should just do our jobs then? So we'll get renewed again next year?
Next year. Nah. I'm gonna quit.
Stop.
What? They don't even give me access to the system I'm supposed to be maintaining. I mean, are you kidding me?
Well, do you really need direct access to Odin?
Principle of the thing. I mean, what if they were like, hey Bert, your job's mechanical engineer, but, you know, don't touch anything under the hood.
Well, still be pulling a paycheck for one thing.
Come on, you're a good engineer. You're totally gonna waste up here.
Well, didn't you say Evie was gonna talk to corporate about giving you more access?
Yeah, but it never went anywhere. Hey, that's a good point, actually.
What?
Evie, can you get back to cargo?
On my way. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, this'll work. Hey, remember when we talked about how I needed access to Odin's direct interface?
Uh-huh.
Apt.
Did I look at his stuff on his desktop here? I don't think so. 1407. $14.07. 14.07, eh? 14.07. Let's see what's in his locker. 14.07, 14.07, 14.07, 14.07. Bunk
Jermler, I just... I don't know why. All right, I mean, you know how I've always been. It's never real in my mind. Why would she give a damn about me? Of all the people... Shit. Oh, bollocks. No, I'm just... I'm spilling scotch all over outer space. No, Jermler, I just... I don't know why. All right, I mean, you know how I've always been. It's never real in my mind. Why would she give a damn about me? Of all the people... Shit. Oh, bollocks. No, I'm just... I'm spilling scotch all over outer space.
I wonder what that's in reference to. Thinking maybe like the brooch we saw earlier, perhaps. I don't know. It's like, oh, we hit that. We got all those. There doesn't appear to be anything going on in the laundry here. Okay. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, shit. Shouldn't sit down that hard. Okay, I'm back. Gonna do a little bit more here, and maybe work on some lunch. Come back. I guess that means I did everything in this section, right? Proceed to the biomedical module. Okay then. Alright, I think let's try, before we go into this biomedical dome, I want to see if I can make a 3-point shot. Where's the 3-point line? I mean, I guess it's this thing. Oh. Is this the 3-point line, I guess? There we go. Add to the trophies. None of my friends really compete with me on trophies, so it's kind of like not as fun of an exercise as it could be, but I still like getting them nonetheless. Okay. We're in the biomedical module. So now I kind of understand what we're doing here. Let's go to medical first.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech. Soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Good speed.
Sorry.
do the right thing.
In what regard?
Does Nat deserve to know what her odds are if she ends up going into cryo?
I believe that you have made a decision with both Roberta and Natalie's best interests at heart.
Above all, do no harm. If we do make it out of this thing, Nat's going to have to find out I didn't tell her everything at some point.
I believe that is a bridge to be crossed at a later date. Andrew is here for his exam.
Oh. Send him in. So you showed up for your exam.
I did.
So does that mean you decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What? Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean... What if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Oh. Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
And then what?
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much, things start shutting down. Don't wake back up.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion and do my part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
So her reminder is graduation. Is there a folder after 2080? that key there for a second. Let's see what this is. That's the house cat again. Okay, this key goes to the supply closet. Getting messy in here.
Speed. Once more into the breach. What?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are already in deep freeze. Did you read the message they sent?
Yeah. Why are we going into the supply closet?
I got to talk to them a little bit right before Sarah took them down to cryo, and Evie was being so encouraging. They're putting all their faith in us, but...
But what?
Right before they turned to go, just for a second, they look so worried.
Oh, baby.
The clock is ticking, and I just keep thinking, what if the last time they saw each other is the last time they'll ever see each other?
Don't think about that.
How can I? How can you not think about it?
So, you know the concept of partitioning from early century computing?
Yeah, I think so.
So, you have a data drive. Maybe one partition was your operating system, and the other one was like general data storage. And maybe you'd partition part of the drive off to contain something that might be unstable that you otherwise kind of, wanted not to interfere with anything else. There are certain things that are gonna help us get this done, but some things, they need to be partitioned off. Because thinking about them isn't gonna help us.
But you're thinking about us, at least, aren't you?
Yeah. And when I do let myself start thinking about how there's a possibility this is the last of our time together too.
Nat?
Then I start thinking we should really make the most of it.
Damn. Let's get wild in here. Okay. So.
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
There we go. Everyone smile for Liz. Okay. Well, that seems like everything in here. I think on that, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit here and grab some lunch, and I'll be back on maybe in like 30-40 minutes or so. So thanks for hanging out with me, and hope to see you in a little bit.